Hello everyone, and welcome to the Sri Lankan series. In these episodes we'll be sharing our experiences and adventures with you of this beautiful jewel of an island. We begin in Negombo and spend a few days heading south along the coast as far as Tangal. We stop off at various places along the way and pay a visit to the famous stilt fishermen, something I've wanted to see since I was a child. From there we head inland and up to the mountainous area of Nuwara Eliya and Ella, where tea paddies are aplenty and the scenery is just awe-inspiring. We continue north via train and bus, heading through lush landscapes up to Kandy and then up as far as beautiful Sigiriya and the famous Polonnaruwa UNESCO site. From there we make our way back to Negombo slowly, stopping off at Habarana, where we spend a night in a treehouse, and then eventually stop off at Pinawala to see the elephants, my favourite animal, playing around in the River Maha. We met some of the most amazing people along the way, we had some great adventures, we relaxed a little bit, and saw some unbelievable sights. This is our experience of the small island that gives its all. Welcome to Sri Lanka. Okay, so we've just got on the bus to get to Kandy. 133 rupees each, which is like, I don't know, about 70 pence. 3.5 hour drive, so about 4 hours. So we've just woken up for our first day in Kandy. Fairly early night last night. Yeah, we've got up this morning. We're going to head for some breakfast now and then go and see the Temple of Tooth, I think. And there's a lake here also. Okay, so this is the lake here in Kandy. I came here late last night but I couldn't really see anything. It did look pretty nice with all the lights in the distance, but I don't know if you can see down there. You can see all the carp, koi carp, all swimming around. There's like a little island in the middle of the lake with like a nice garden, a couple of palm trees. I don't know if you can see this, but that's a huge lizard. Kind of like a Komodo dragon. Walking very slowly, but I do know these can move quite fast, so I'm not going to get too close. But cool, man. One of my favourite animals, the lizard, after the elephant. Look at him. Ah, he's beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. Having a morning swim. I mean, he's not even fazed by the fish, so he clearly doesn't eat fish. So there's many koi carp in this lake. Can you see them all down there? These people are feeding them bread. So that's why they're there, obviously. I don't know if that's a healthy thing for the fish or not, but there's like thousands in there. You can see them swimming up and down the outside of the lake as you're walking along, but here they've all come into like a little pool area where, yeah, they're obviously just feeding on the bread that they're getting fed. So just outside of the temple they sell all of these flowers for they have 2 ceremonies every day, one in the morning, one at the night. So you can buy these flowers and take them in with you and lay them in the temple. Hello, sir. These are the Sri Lankan water lilies, and then they make all of these kind of flower arrangements. As you can see, many bees, honey bees, which is great because we're lacking them in the world right now, so that's really nice to see. It's really nice actually. It's nicer than I was expecting. And at the top in the centre of the screen, I'm going to zoom in, you can see another temple right at the top there. We've got some police here training a police dog. If If you imagine this happening in the UK, the guy that was getting chased by the dog would have huge kind of armour on him, I guess. These guys have nothing, look. Well, to be fair to that police dog, he didn't look like he wanted to attack that guy too much. He just looked like he wanted to be his friend. He was wagging his tail and everything, so I think he's got a fair way to go until he's a fully fledged police dog. So this guy just stopped with me. He was very interested in the camera, and very interesting guy. You're a teacher, right?
I am a teacher.
He's a
dancing teacher. 32 years I am a dancing teacher. I've been London, Bristol, Oxford, Wales, Cambridge, and everything.
You've been to Wales?
Yeah,
that's where I'm from.
Yeah, Wales.
Yeah.
Very good college, university.
Yeah, you like? He's been to Wales, see? He likes
very
my
good
country.
area, number one country.
Thank you very much.
Number one country.
You said Wales is the best country in the UK.
Gentlemen, the NASA.
Anyway, thank you very much for all the information.
Thank
and
you.
walking.
Also the same, thank you.
Yeah, very, very kind man. So, say goodbye to the camera.
Yeah, goodbye.
So that old guy's just left me. What I found out after was that he's a dance teacher, not a school teacher. He teaches kids to dance, the traditional dances of Sri Lanka. And then he enticed me into a little office place where he was selling tickets for like a dance show here this evening, you know, so I don't know whether that was his reason for coming up to me to try and sell me the tickets, but just a generally genuine, nice person actually. So this is Central Kandy. Pretty busy, very, very hot, hence me standing in the shade. So, but yeah, we're just going to try and find something to eat now. Quite peckish. I didn't manage to get into the temple before because I had shorts on. So I'm going to go this evening. There's another ceremony on at 6 p.m. So I'm going to go and see that. Fabiola went in for an hour. She said it was worth a visit. So just thought I'd kind of show you a little glimpse of how it is here in Kandy on the streets. Again, there's another kind of temple right in the centre of the town. Like a very colourful top to it there. I don't know if you can see. So I ended up just getting a few of these nibbles. I think I've just tried this one, it's quite spicy, vegetarian. I think this one's got egg inside. This one's a vegetarian one. And also that one too. I don't know the names of these, but they're all over the place in these little like local cafes, and they sometimes just have small little stands on the street where they make them, prepare them and sell them. So they're very nice. Okay, so I'm just heading over to the Tooth Temple. Very nice temperature right now. I'm just walking there. It takes about 20 minutes. So yeah, looking forward to it. I couldn't get in today, like I said before, because I didn't have cover on my legs. But I've got my jeans in the back pack here, and I believe they also hire you a sarong for like 500 rupees. So it's about £2. So potentially I'll just do that. Look at that. Some sad sights here sometimes, no? Just someone's lying on the pavement there. But yeah, I'm just heading there now. It's quite busy. Ahead, a lot of people. I'm just coming into the kind of the busy part of Kandy. There's a lot of stuff going on. Check these little things out with the eggs. So there's a slightly better view of the little garden inside of the lake here in Kandy. I showed you before, but I tried to zoom in, you couldn't see too much, but as you can see there's like a little arch and a small little garden. Quite cool actually, amongst this fairly sized lake. I'm just walking alongside the temple here now. You can go in one way, so there's an entrance I've just walked past down there, and there's an entrance kind of at the back end of it as well, which I'm going to, because that's where I saw the guy earlier that sells the sarong, well, hires the sarongs out for 500 rupees. So I need to grab one of them really. Jeans are too hot in this weather, man. I don't really want to have to put my jeans on, but so yeah, here we go. There's the Temple of Tooth, and here's today's obligatory dog, just chilling out outside the temple. So I'm a little bit early getting to the temple for the ceremony, so
as the sun's setting, I thought I'd just perch myself on this little seat and enjoy this before I go in. Absolutely beautiful sunset. Clouds make such a difference, eh? Look at that. Wow. So I've just paid 300 rupees for my attire. I could have put my jeans on, but this feels so much fresher, so you know, when in Rome. So I'm just going to get my ticket now to go in. So I just need to put the camera down. There's no cameras allowed in this part, okay? So I'll catch you in a minute. Okay, so I've just gone through security. I'm not sure if I have to pay, because he said I was going... Oh no, there's the little place where I need to go and pay, I think, and take my shoes off, so bear with me. So this is Janika. He's my guide for today. He's going to show me around the temple, the Tooth Temple.
Yeah, this is the most important temple in the world for the Buddhist people. Temple of Tooth Relic, Buddha's tooth, still inside here, but we can't see now Buddha's tooth. Yeah. Only we can see golden casket. Once a time every 5 years, we can see Buddha's tooth. Okay. Last time, 2015. This year May. Again, we can see Buddha's tooth.
Yeah. Cool. So this guy's gonna show me around.
And outside you can see Kandy Lake. See the lake. You know this lake also man-made. People made this lake. It's not natural, artificial. Sri Lankan last king built this lake 1803. More than 200 years old this lake. Before that here paddy field, rice plantation. Before here. And this white building, you know, those days royal ladies swimming pool, queen bath chamber. You know, our last king's period time, one king more than 100 wife. King have, but
really?
But king have only one queen. But he have extra 100 wife.
Okay.
You know, at the time that royal ladies used this pool. Now pool still here, but now we are not using because now we don't have any royal family. Okay. And this pool also built by Sri Lankan last king 1806. And middle of lake you can see there's a small island.
Exactly. It's the garden I was showing you in the middle. And you know, he's going to explain what that is.
Those days, king and queen relaxing place.
So it was the king and queen's relaxing place to get away from everyone else.
Yeah.
So we're just going to head into the temple now. Okay, so my guys just showed me around the whole temple. Been inundated with information about this place, man. It's so interesting now that I've come here, and I'm really glad I got the guide to show me around because, he's just told me so much about the whole place. Now the ceremony's beginning. As you can hear the drums, which is the alarm basically that the ceremony's about to begin. So the ceremony lasts for an hour and a half, I've been told. So I'm gonna stop talking now and let the camera do the talking, okay?
Open the door. These 5 monks living inside here.
Okay, so my guys just told me the 5 monks here, they're the only 5 monks that live in this temple. So that little drum roll was basically saying that the second chamber of the temple is open, so we can go upstairs now.
There's 8 things inside there.
8 things inside there. So that's like the Buddhist monk's package basically. He says they have a razor and the robe and everything's in there, like 8 items, that just essential items that they need basically. So that's what they get given when they come here as a monk. We're going into the next chamber, which is the Octagon Chamber. So I've just been told this chamber here is only open for a few minutes a day.
Okay, so what you're looking at in the centre of the screen right now is the golden casket that houses Buddha's tooth. You can see this casket for only a few minutes twice a day during the ceremonies, once in the morning and once in the evening. Many people are queuing up to get close to it, like these people in white here. You had to wear white if you wanted to get close to it. Every 3 years they open the golden casket to reveal the tooth to the lucky few. People have been known to queue for miles in the hope to catch a glimpse of it, so I felt quite privileged to get a view like this because it was very busy in there and everyone wanted to see it.
Okay, so I just want to say a big thank you to this guy here for showing me around. So much information gotten off this guy. If you ever come to Kandy and to the temple, I recommend getting this guy to take you around because he was awesome. Okay?
Bye bye.
Thank you very much.
Okay, you are come, sir.
Okay, so that was the guide of the temple. So much information given, like I've just said. I couldn't explain all of that to you guys. Buddha's tooth is in there, you know, like that's pretty crazy. So very, very interesting tour, and if you ever go there, I highly recommend getting a guide because when I went, before I came here, I didn't know too much about it in all honesty. But after the guide showing me around, I feel a lot more knowledgeable about the whole temple, and it means a lot more to me now than it did before, you know, so yeah. I'm gonna head into town now, get some food. These are the views of the lake at night time. But literally this is across the way from the temple, so very calm, very serene, beautiful scenes. So as you might have seen in footage that I've shown previously, there's huge, like 8-foot kind of high fences here and a lot of security. That's due to bombings in the past. They've had suicide bombers attack the temple twice, I think, here. So they've had to have high security and build all of these high fences around the temple, which is understandable, I guess, no? After things like that happening. Certain monks have been killed in there, like quite high up kind of monks, you know. So I've just come for a quick little beer, and there's a cracking little view from up here. Right in front of you there's a temple, you can see it lit up, and then there's another temple just right up there, which I got told is the highest meditation point in Sri Lanka. I mean, probably doesn't look much on camera, which in all honesty is nothing special to look at, but it's just where you are, you know, it's just the area where I am, and it's very quite interesting. Very spiritual place. Thank you very much. Cheers. Take care. Bye bye. Look at that face, man. So cute. Anyone that tells me dogs are bad souls, go think again. Look at this. I've got to say, one thing that's hard for me here is seeing the street dogs now. They're just so... they have nothing and they're just so loving. They come up to you and just want to be petted, and I don't know. As an animal lover, it's pretty hard to deal with in countries like this, you know. Little dogs like that we just saw, nothing, they've got nothing, they live on the streets, they don't even know where their next meal's coming from. But still they wag their tail and welcome you, you know. That dog totally took me off my stride. I've missed the place that I wanted to go and eat at. paying too much attention to the dogs here, you know, instead of my own stomach. So I've just stopped at this little place to get some food, and he's going to make me a cheesy onion dosa, which is a traditional dish, no? Yeah? So with a little bit of spice. So they're giving me a little bit of spice to add to it, you know, so it's not too spicy for me. Hello, my friend. Hey, how are you? You good? Good. Yeah, no worries. As I keep on saying, they're so friendly around here, man. So I'm going for a dosa. This is the dosa menu. So this is my dosa being made, so it's kind of like a big pancake almost. What's the base made out of? What's the ingredients of the...
That is, we call urad. Urad, it's like, you know, same like chickpeas, but not chick. It's a small one. Small one, and we make it like, you know, we dry it, and make it powder, then mix with water and all.
Yeah, so he just explained exactly what the base is there, no? So you can see there's onion, there's cheese, he's added a little bit of spice there. A little bit, just a little bit. He's adding too much spice there for me, look. Cheeky man. There's so much love put into it, no? Made with love. Yeah? Yes. Made with love.
Made with love, yes.
They're very passionate with their food here, you know? Just burnt perfectly, look at this.
Yes.
There we are. Voila. Going onto my plate right there. Thank you. Delivered to my table. Thank you, my friend.
Most welcome.
Thank you so much. And there we go. With some little sauces. So that's the place I've just been to eat. Unbelievably friendly. They let me use the toilet, which was right at the back of the kitchen, so I had to walk through the kitchen, and I mean, they even said, you know, I don't think it's going to be good for you, it's not going to be nice enough for you, the toilet. You know, to say that, it just shows how nice they are, no? Like, many people maybe not be happy with that kind of toilet, but for me, that just shows friendliness, and yeah, just very nice. That's the end of our time in Kandy. When I wake up in the morning, we're heading off to Sigiriya. So I'll say goodbye from Kandy. See you soon.
Okay, so we hope you enjoyed that stretch of our trip. In the next episode, we leave Kandy and head north up to Sigiriya. Along the way, we stop off at 2 temples, one of them being the famous cave temple in Dambulla. While in Sigiriya, we make the most of our beautiful accommodation, we taste some more local delicacies, and we hike the famous Sigiriya Rock, aka Lion Rock. We hope to see you there, but until then, feel free to subscribe, take care, and have fun. Peace.